Good morning, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well. I don't actually need my glasses as yet, so let me take them off. I hope everybody's well today. Today I have a charity shop haul for you. I did a charity shop haul a little while ago and you all seemed to enjoy it, so I thought I would do another one. I buy a lot of my things from charity shops. I love charity shops. I enjoy the recycling aspect, I enjoy the repurposing aspect, I enjoy the giving something back to charity. I think it's all good, isn't it? And of course, the low prices. What's not to like? The other thing that I really like about charity shops is that you never know what you're going to find. It's always a little bit of excitement, isn't it? Sorry, I've just had a little message from my mum. I just wanted to double check what that was. Right, I've got some clothing. I've got some books, I've got a couple of household bits, so let's get stuck straight in. We will start with the household bits. The first thing I bought was this set of two, what do you call these? Are these hurricane lamps? I feel like they're maybe hurricane, maybe not, I don't know. They're candle holders, basically, glass ones. I'm pretty sure these are vintage. I love the colour. Anything related to candles I like, although I wouldn't necessarily use them just for candles. I feel like you could put lights in, I think they'd look really pretty with lights inside them, or I don't know, fir cones at Christmas, something like that. But I just really liked them. This little one was £2.50, the price is still on there, and the big one was £3.50. I feel like they're quite good quality. I said I think they're vintage, didn't I? Just the way the glass is, it's got a sharp edge here rather than being moulded. And so that makes me feel like they're good quality and most probably vintage, but love the colour. It's not necessarily something that goes anywhere in my house particularly well, but never mind, I will be finding somewhere for them to go. In fact, they probably go quite nicely in the office, possibly. We shall see. But yeah, those were my first household buy. My next household buy was this set of mugs. I couldn't resist these because they've got seagulls on, and they're originally from Waitrose. Let me move you back just a little. I feel like you need to be further back. There we are. Originally from Waitrose. I love the colours, I love the seagull motif. It's a set of 4. I don't know how much they were originally, but they're obviously brand new, not been used, and they were £3.99. I got these when we went away for a few days in Tavistock in Oxfam. And yeah, very pleased with those indeed. Looking forward to using them. They've been in their box waiting to be filmed for a while, so I will enjoy getting those out. I must actually have a mug declutter. My mug cupboard is getting ridiculously full. Ridiculously full. Need to address that, really. Right, let's move on to books. I've got 4 books to show you, and I'll put my glasses on for this segment so I can tell you about them. This one I heard a lady talking about, can't remember, Ali's Other Life I think is her channel on YouTube, and she was recommending non-fiction books, and a couple of her recommendations sounded really good, and I recently read one of them that I picked up from the library, and then this one, which was another of her recommendations, I found in the charity shop for, I think it was 50p. Does it say inside? It's called The Secret Barrister, and it says Stories of the Law and How It's Broken, and it says on the back, it says, you may not wish to think about it, but one day you or someone you love will almost certainly appear in a criminal courtroom. You might be a juror, a victim, a witness, or perhaps through no fault of your own, a defendant. Whatever your role, you'd expect a fair trial. I'm a barrister, I work in the criminal justice system, and every day I see how fairness is not guaranteed. Too often the system fails those it is meant to protect. The innocent are wronged and the guilty are allowed to walk free. I wanted to share some stories from my daily life to show you how the system is broken, who broke it, and why we should start caring before it's too late. I thought that sounded really fascinating. I'm interested in the law and I'm interested in the criminal justice system, so that sounded right up my street, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Side note, while I'm talking about books, you might remember in my last charity shop haul I picked up a book called Hard Pushed, about it was a midwife story, autobiographical book about midwife, and I've just finished it and it was absolutely brilliant. So I'll pop a link for that down in the description box if you want a good read and you're interested in midwifery and the NHS in the UK. Definitely good. If you enjoyed that, was it Adam someone who wrote a book about being a doctor? I can't remember the night he wrote. Now I can't remember. You'll know that if you've read the book, you'll know the one I mean. But I'll put a little picture of it in here so you know what I'm talking about, because that was a terrible description. I'll link that one below as well. But if you enjoyed that, you'll definitely enjoy the Midwife book. Anyway, next I picked up, this was £1.25, and this is The Yorkshire Shepherdess by Amanda Erwin. You may recognise her. She has a series. She's got a very big family. She's a sheep farmer, shepherdess on the Yorkshire moors, lives right in the middle of nowhere, and I think she's got something like 8 kids, loads of kids anyway. I've never watched the TV series, but just before coronavirus became a thing, sort of February last year, I took my mum to the theatre to see her, and we really enjoyed it. She was just talking about her life. It was done sort of in an interview format, and we very, very much enjoyed it. My mum knew who she was and had watched her programmes. I didn't know, but was interested in her. So anyway, I thought, having seen this book, I would be quite interested in reading about her. And it says, how I left city life behind to raise a family and a flock. And she came across as a really nice, down-to-earth woman. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that one as well. Next, now I bought this purely on the basis of what it said on the cover. Isn't that a lovely cover? Pale blue. It's hardback, this one. It was, I think this was 50p as well. Yeah, 50p or 75p. And it's called Recharge, and it says, a year of self-care to focus on you. The ultimate self-care Bible for women who want to find balance in their life. I feel like we all need a bit of balance, don't we? It looks as though it's quite an easy to read format. It's lots of there's some illustrations and there's small paragraphs and different headings and stuff, and it's not super long. And I just thought it's got a 21-day challenge at the end of it as well. So I'll let you know how I get on with this. I think this might be something that is quite useful. I need to wipe the cover as well. It's got a bit of a dirty mark there, but yeah, again, looking forward to getting into this one. Final book I picked up was this one by Fern Cotton. This hasn't got a price on it. I feel like this was £1. I feel like it was £1. It was originally £20, it says so on the back. And it's Cook Happy, Cook Healthy. And Fern's a good advert for that on the front of it, isn't she? Looking good there. You know I love a recipe book. You know I get a lot of food inspiration from looking through recipe books, and we're all trying to eat a bit healthier. Myself in particular. And there's some lovely looking things in this book. Lots of vegetarian stuff. In fact, is it all veg? No, there's fish in here. But lots of, it's low on the meat content, which I think is good. Lots of lovely things. And for £1, you know, autumnal evenings coming. And I can think of worse ways to spend an evening than sitting, flicking through a lovely foodie book, getting some food inspiration on the sofa with a glass of wine. Doesn't that sound nice? Anyway, that's my books. Now let's get into clothes. Got some hits and some misses. First thing I picked up was this Boohoo, this cardigan, and I liked the colours. I thought that was quite autumnal. It had a bit of an autumnal vibe. I like the zigzaggy thing as well. It's a bit Missoni-ish, isn't it? The zigzaggy knit. It's fairly lightweight. It's quite long line. I'm just going to pop it on for you actually. I'll have to move the tripod around, but it's from Boohoo originally, and it says it's a size 24. However, this does not look like any size 24 that I would be wearing. It feels like there needs to be a bit more knit in it. So unfortunately, this is probably not going to be one for me. Just let me move you back in. Sorry, terribly unprofessional YouTubing going on here. This was, where are we? There. This was £4 in Marie Curie, and I like it. If it was a little more generous in sizing, I would like it. And this is a good example of why we don't need to get hung up on what size the bloody label says, because it's completely meaningless. Some brands I could be completely drowned in a 24. In fact, the top I've got on today is 22 to 24, and I have put a knot in it at the bottom. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, hang on. I've knotted it down here because it's too big for me, and one of you clever viewers suggested to me about putting knots in clothing to, sorry, I've not angled you well, there we are. One of you clever viewers suggested to me about putting knots in tops that were too big, and it's a great idea. I really like it, so thank you to whoever that was. Let me know in the comments if that was you. So yeah, this one was a £4 fail, unfortunately. That will be going back from whence it came. This one, not so much. I have tried this one on and I like it. This is a top, again, it's a blouse, sort of a collared blouse, fairly long line, and it's got this sort of almost Dalmatian-y blue and black and white print. It's by Evans originally. It was £4.50, and the size on this one is 22. This I think is going to look really nice if layered up with perhaps a black cardigan and some jeans. But no, it's got a 3/4 sleeve, so it's going to be nice for autumn. So yeah, very happy with that one. I showed you the twin of this in my last charity shop haul. This is originally by Simply Be, although the label's being cut out, and it's just a very simple red and white striped t-shirt. I also got from the same shop on the same day a blue and white stripe, navy and white stripe, which I've worn a lot this summer, and I think this is brand new. I feel like it's not been, it doesn't look as though it's been worn at all. This was £3, and the size in this one is a 22, and it fits me perfectly. At least its navy and white cousin does, or cousin, sister, one of the two, you know what I mean. So pleased with that one. I will be coming to the end of summer now, but definitely getting some use out of that next summer, possibly on my holiday as well. The next one is another top. This is a tunic-y sort of top. It's a mint green and navy leopard print, very much like this. It's got a zip up the front and a V-neck. It's from Yours Clothing. It's that sort of slippy satin material, which isn't my favourite, but I like the print so much that I will forgive it for being that. This was, I've got no price on this, I think this was £2.50. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was £2.50 because it came from a shop where they took all the labels off and all the tops were £2.50. Yes, it did. This is a size 22. I've not tried this on yet, but it looks to me like it's going to fit. So again, that's quite lightweight, but a nice, it's also got a little button on the sleeve there. Nice 3/4 sleeve, so that will be great going into autumn again. My final clothing piece was this, which was, I'm looking at this thinking that was down to, I think this was down to £1. It was on the pounder. It's got a 3 on there, but I think it was down to £1. Even at £3, it's a good buy. It's a really thin knit, lightweight beige cardigan. I've been looking for a neutral, very lightweight cardigan just to throw on during the summer when the evenings get a bit cooler. Well, every evening's cooler. Don't know why I'm saying it like that, as if we haven't been wearing jumpers for half this summer. But yeah, I've been looking for a neutral, really lightweight cardigan. This is Capsule, which I think is part of Simply Be again. Am I right? Could be part of Yours. J.D. Williams, so yes, part of that brand. And this is a size 20 to 22. I will pop this one on to demonstrate. It's got quite a long sleeve, but you can pull it up to 3/4. Just let me, so yeah, it's not. So that, it doesn't go well over this, but yeah, this was exactly what I wanted in just an edge to edge. Shame that stripy one didn't go like this, wasn't it, really? But edge to edge, not too long, really lightweight and neutral enough to go over anything I wanted to wear it with. So yeah, very pleased with that. It was £1, I think I said that, didn't I? Right, that's the end of this charity shop haul. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more, do let me know. As I said, I'm always in and out of charity shops and I buy a lot. So So let me know if you'd like more, leave a thumbs up or a comment, that would be great. If this is the first time you've seen me and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscription button. It really helps my channel out, and the notification bell, so when I make a new video that will drop into your inbox and let you know. All that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.